Greetings and welcome to another episode of Curse of Strahd. This is Chapter 15, Masks. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Dork Tales. Welcome to Curse of Strahd. I'm your Dungeon Master Kelly, and I never get tired of being Count Von Count. Joining me tonight are our currently still unnamed party, which is adventuring from the lands of Elos and have tumbled into Barovia, where it's always sunny, except between midnight and 11:59 p.m.
I think we were talking about stairs and corners.
Stairs and corners.
Yeah.
I'd like to invite you all. This is episode 15, so if you have missed, or chapter 15, so if you have missed 14 episodes prior to this, honestly, you didn't miss much. We were waiting for you.
Yeah.
There were some shenanigans.
There were some, just like a couple, like two shenanigans.
There was a whole thing with Strahd, I think.
Strahd, he's
Maybe that one time.
He's a baker. It's all about just baking cookies.
Mm.
That's the entire game. Anyway, so welcome. Joining me tonight are my intrepid cast. Why don't we go ahead and say hello in kind of a weirder order tonight. Hello, Neil.
Hi there. I'm playing Brother Constantius Carus of the Welcoming Flame.
All right, and I did some extra work tonight, so if you're in Twitch, you can see this. Hello, Christine.
Hi, I'm Christine, and I'm playing Illican Dawncaller Vaimelaga, the Goliath Barbarian.
Fantastic. All right, I'm just going to adjust that window a tiny bit, because I'm a perfectionist somehow. All
I
right.
haven't yet figured out how to show all those commands in mod
just
view.
hit exclamation command. Oh, that's Dawn called, not Dawn caller. There we go. Oh, I totally missed the chance to put like do you see my point? Hello, Amy.
Hello, I'm Amy, and I'm playing Shasta Denmora, the half-elf paladin of vengeance.
Doomy,
Nice.
doom.
Hello, Michael.
Hello. It's me, that guy in the bottom corner, Michael, playing Zan, the guy with no plans. No, he has a plan. There's always a plan. There is no plan. Yeah, sorry. No plan included.
So we also have a bunch of other stuff tonight, like
Blah.
But spookier.
and then what else do we have? We have, of course, as you know, we have a slightly modified version of that.
Aw, it's got a book.
I had fun tonight. So anyway, so we're going into chapter 15. There are a couple of differences that are going to be seen here tonight because I realized that we'd been accruing channel points forever. So if you are on the Twitch stream right now, you have access to channel points, which mean that you can spend them to buy things for the stream. For example, if the characters, who all will be starting with 1 point of inspiration tonight, use their inspiration, either you or they may purchase inspiration tokens for them or for each other. They may not buy inspiration for themselves, but you can buy inspiration for them. There are also other features there which cost varying things. If you're doing any of the bigger quests, such as purchasing the ability to name a thing, it's slightly less useful in Barovia, but you can definitely name people that will come across. The setting pretty much has cemented everything that's like physically here. So I mean, I could make some stuff up, but that's more for the other games, I think. But yeah, take a look, see if you like anything. I know some of you have millions of points, like Saffron, and most of the players here have millions of points as well. Yeah, that's about it. There's tons of commands. Christine, did you find what you were looking for? Because I think it's exclamation commands with an S. Try that one. There we go. There's the entire list. It'll pull it up on a webpage.
Ta-da.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was command. So, last time on Curse of Strahd, you all went
Jeebus,
back to
you've
the
been
village of
busy.
Valaki after rescuing a young girl named Arabelle, if I'm not mistaken, returning her to her family in the Vistani encampment. You went and acquired 2 magic items that seem like they'll be very useful, and hit level 6 and went back to Valaki, where you had a lunch meeting with Lady Fiona Watcher and what's his name? Vasili Von Holst, the suave aristocrat dude who's like slipping stuff into Shasta's pocket. You went. You were hired at that point to go and remove Isaac, the Baron's enforcer, from the picture, which you did, murdering him mercilessly in Blinksky's toy shop, and then having the body disposed of. After that, you decided it would be a good idea to run back to the Baron's house, return a book that you were owed, and sneak around his house to find out what is causing those darn purple lights that keep coming out of the attic window. When you got up there, you discovered that it was his son, Victor, who is a very, very bad wizard, but who wants to be out of Barovia very, very much, and keeps accidentally, like, eviscerating servants trying to cast teleportation spells. You struck a deal with him that he'll help you get out of Barovia if you help him get out of Barovia. But to do that, he's going to need someone to mentor him, and there may be a mad mage who can teach these spells up at the mountains to the north. And that is where we ended game last time. Strahd one's just funny. For those of you watching on YouTube, it's literally just a vampire icon with the word bleh.
I like the table one.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
yeah.
like that one a lot.
I put that in there for Amy mostly.
And of course, to start things.
Yes, pray for Amy's dice. Oh, actually, that's the one thing I forgot. I need dice too, don't I?
Ta-da!
I mean, you don't need them.
Do I not need them?
No, that's okay.
Oh.
You don't need to roll anything against us ever.
Yeah, that's fine. We're good with that.
We're good. We're good. It's all good.
We're cool.
Cool, man.
Oh no, I really didn't need them. I just lost so many of them. Alright, well, whatever. I've got enough. Alright. Oof. And, quick thing as we're going here, if you guys are using, if any of you players have Lindorm dice, tonight, try to use them, because we are sponsored tonight by Lindorm Dice, and they are...
I was showing them off.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. They're a fantastic company out of Sweden. We'll tell you more during and after the break. And if you're on YouTube, you don't have to worry about that. So.
I rolled a 20.
Nice. For what?
Well,
Oh, just to see how good the dice are.
Oh, don't waste your luck, though. Maybe
you can't waste your luck with Lindorm Dice.
No, they roll a lot of 20s.
They actually do roll a lot of 20s. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for me, but for you, it's great.
I don't roll a lot of 20s.
Are you sure you're using Lindorm Dice?
I am.
TM. Okay, well, I tried.
You tried. That's
I
why
tried.
you made a macro for me.
When the ones that you just ordered show up, I'll give you those, and we'll see how those work.
I'm excited. I'm excited for my dice barrel.
I just got weirded out because I heard something scream, and I think it was on the audio track.
It
But
was.
I wasn't sure for a second. I was like,
Because I heard it too.
what's going on? My little
I just
short.
love how my hair is just vanishing. Whoop, whoop.
Okay, so last thing, and then let us begin. Strahd and dragons.
Strahd and dragons. Dragons and Strahd.
Dragons and Strahd. Farah goes to visit Strahd.
Oh, that would be very unfortunate for Strahd.
Oh yeah, actually, she's pretty high level. I think he could take her, but it would be a good fight.
But she's also a teenager, adolescent, dragon. So
She's basically a fantasy era
she
adult.
has attitude.
Yeah, maybe she was a teenager. All right, so back at the top of the Burgenmeister's, the Baron's house, you stand in the attic there, alongside of his son Victor. As Esmeralda tells you that I might know a guy. She then outlines that there is a story of a mad mage who encountered Strahd and went insane. And has been living in the northern hills and the mountains that border Barovia for quite some time. Victor, never one to be patient, cuts in. That's all well and good. But if you really want to ally with me on this, I need you to do one additional favor. My father will never let me leave. He's a controlling swine, and I wish you to kill him.
Funny thing about that, I'm sure that can be arranged.
Good. Once he's dead and you bring me the mage, we can get the hell out of here.
Okay. Do you have a timeline for the murdering of your biological parental figure?
Oh, that's why it was freaking me out. There we go. I accidentally had the output noise for the sound on the television and not on the headphones. So I was hearing them in the distance. I'm like, what the hell is that? It was me being bad with technology. Timeline?
Like tonight or tomorrow night or...
He was in his study the last I saw. You could do the deed now.
Look around at the others. Doesn't seem to be horribly well defended. We got up here with no problem.
What do we get out of the deal?
You could take anything in his library.
Yeah, and I don't have to return this book.
You can keep that book.
Nice.
What am I going to do with a book? I can't read.
Okay. Sure. Well, I can read, so that helps me. And you get the knowledge of knowing that you did a good deed for someone. Like liberating books to more appreciating owners.
Get to kill the noble or not?
Do you want to kill someone or not?
I'm not some sort of murderer. I usually get paid for that kind of stuff.
Fine, you can keep all of the money in his study.
Okay, deal. Which room is he in?
He's in
study.
his study downstairs.
Study, downstairs. Got it.
Okay.
Come with me. I can let you in.
Sure, you go first.
Actually, in that case, here, and he'll fish an iron key out of his pocket and throw it on the ground near you. That should get you in.
I don't really need keys,
Yeah, but this is easier.
I suppose you wouldn't.
I guess.
So,
All right. So, what do you all do?
does Shasta still have the book that she snagged from the guy? Like, the one with the sigils and stuff on it?
The one that you borrowed?
No, the one that he was using to try and do the magic circles, because she definitely grabbed it from him. And
Yes,
was like,
it's still in your hands.
Okay, she's like, we're gonna hold on to this for a little longer until you have an actual mentor, though.
No.
To be clear, you almost got yourself obliterated.
Good, then I won't almost get myself obliterated again. But the book stays with me. That's my one guarantee that you'll take me with you.
She'll look at the others again. And...
I think I'm busy tonight. I gotta wash my hair or something.
Dawncaller will just give them the most unimpressed look at forcing her to be in a town longer again without letting her kill all these stupid nobles.
Fine, just... She'll hand it back. Like, fine. Not a fight worth just
He'll clutch it to his chest like a child, which is not very far off, actually.
honestly. Let's just move. Let's go.
Okay. Where do you all go? Do you go downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
As
why don't
soon as we're outside of the room, I do want to look at everyone and go, I did not want to say this in front of the boy, but it might be best to advise him to move on. My impression was that Lady Watcher was going to come here tomorrow and he'll use everyone within this residence. And if we have use of him, it might be best to bring him with us.
Possibly. But I don't personally have any issue with doing away with the Baron before they get here. That just makes one less thing for them to deal with tomorrow.
Nor do I. I just thought if we wish to save the boy and use him, I have concerns about him remaining here.
I agree. I don't think he should stay.
I think the worst that'll happen is he'll blow himself up.
We need that book, though.
I'll go get it. Like, what's he gonna do? Fight me?
I mean, he could try. That would probably be pretty interesting. I would like to see that, Esmeralda says.
Mm.
John Collar, go get the book.
What?
Well, that was part of the plan.
Hold on. This is not normally my area of expertise, but is it possible that we do the thing he asked? Kill his father, come back, and say that there was some commotion and he needs to come with us if he wants to live, but better framed.
I don't know. That sounded pretty badass. Like you were a big tough guy.
Which is why I cannot deliver that particular line.
Fair enough. You just sounded like some type of golem. Come with me if you want to leave. Has a nice ring to it.
Some sort of eliminator.
Yeah, someone like that would eliminate many people.
I'm sure there's a play about that somewhere.
Yeah, actually, I think I have seen a play about that. At least a mama's play. But only the first two are any good.
We don't have time for this.
But I mean, the third one had kind of like a theme, but All right.
We should get traveling.
All right. So, guys, if you want to hop over to Roll20, the Burgenmeister's Barons, because he's both, right? The Burgermeister, the Burger King.
Burgermeister.
The Burgermeister. The Burgermeister. If you watch Puffin Forrest's run through of Curse of Strahd, they just keep calling him the Burgermeister.
I have not seen that, but that sounds like something for sure.
You would enjoy the hell out of it, especially when you're drunk.
Working on it.
Working on it? Yeah! It's whining and dining tonight on Strahd's Castle. Okay, so you guys gonna head downstairs?
Yeah.
All right.
Do we need him or not?
For now, yes. There's no reason to actually murder him yet. Or leave him here to die.
Memory lapse on part of Neil, the player, not my character. Did we need both him and the circle that he had, or can that circle be reproduced elsewhere?
The circle was drawn on the ground in chalk. It can be reproduced elsewhere.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All the diagrams are in the book. So we really don't need him at all.
No, you could. You could just cack him. However, I will ask you one thing. What are your alignments right now, and should they be shifting?
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Goliath
Chaotic
don't give a
neutral.
fuck.
Chaotic neutral.
Neutral good, which is why I advocate for not murdering people.
Okay.
Chaotic good. I only kill people that really deserve it.
Cool. And I'm just gonna check on Esmeralda. Yeah.
Jazz has got, I'm a monster that destroys other monsters and anything else that gets in my way as like one of her ideals. So, I mean...
I personally don't think that we should go about just killing people.
I do not disagree.
Perhaps maybe grabbing him and bringing him out into... I I don't know, maybe to suffer a bit, you know, in town stocks like he has all of those other people. Perhaps that is fitting punishment. And then if someone wants to kill him for his crimes, well, I mean, that's not us. We just kick his ass a bit.
Uncolored's gonna look at them all and go, who are we talking about now?
The gay. The Baron.
Okay, the dad or the son?
I mean, that is a... The Baron. That is a baronet. You know, like there's a raisin and then a raisinette.
You... I want out of this city. Stupid things, cities.
Alright, so what do you guys do? Do you head downstairs? Do you confront the father?
I'm tempted to just go get the book back.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's your life. You do what you want.
Mm.
So what are you doing? Tick. Tock.
Quick, just question before we answer this. Can anyone else hear Amy when she talks? Because I saw her talking but couldn't hear her. And I'm wondering if it's on my end.
I have not heard Amy in the last minute.
Did you...
Yeah, I think Amy is muted.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally... Neil, make a noise.
Hello.
Oh, me?
Hello.
You're back.
Okay, cool.
Yay. I just unplugged my headset and plugged it back in again.
So
Perfect.
for some reason, Roll20 won't show me our icons.
It's not showing me mine either.
Okay.
Like I
know.
could see them on your screen, but I can't see them on
That's
mine.
no problem. I can fix it, Felix.
I've been hitting refresh trying to figure out what's wrong with my Roll20.
I think it might be
Uh,
partially because of this, though.
What'd you
Is
do?
your thing all bent?
Did you break it?
No. But it's getting a little worn out.
You should get some electrical tape and fix that.
Well, it's fine right now. It's still, like, covered. But...
Where did they all... I just pasted them.
Technology's great.
Where the shit did your guys go?
Okay, so it's not just me.
Well...
That's
So I
my
can see
stealth
them on
check.
your screen there, but they're not in that area on my screen.
Okay, hold on. So I go... Boop, boop, boop.
I see the NPCs.
Yeah, the NPCs are hanging out. Okay, one sec. That should... Summon. There we go.
Ta-da!
So your new icons are here.
Ah, I see.
Okay, and for some reason Ismark's here. And 2 Esmeraldas, everyone's favorite. Okay. Alright, now let's rock.
All right. Just because Amy was muted for a minute, did Shasta vote in favor of killing the Baron or not? Brother Karis, I feel like, is on the side of Esmeralda, where
Shasta is very much fine with killing the Baron because he's a piece of crap.
This is true. He is a piece of crap.
He's one of those ridiculous nobles who seems to think they're better than everybody else because of the way they were born.
And he's actively been harming people, so...
We did get rid of his muscle, so I mean, the angry mob that shows up with pitchforks and torches might just take care of him for us.
They might, but I'm also not against killing him so that we can make this guy be a little more complacent.
I don't want to do an alignment check.
I
What's
don't
that?
know what you're talking about. This
Like, is your back out of alignment or something? Maybe you should go sleep on the floor. That's good. Get the nice
Well,
cool
I
down
was
there.
hunched under the desk for like probably 20 minutes. Like
You're
throws
always
things out of
hunching. You need to
alignment.
stop doing it. You're going to get the hump.
I am no
What gives you
fan.
that impression? Just a hunch?
I am no fan of the nobility, and it has already been agreed upon that the common people are suffering.
Mhm.
So if we think the most expedient way to resolve our problems is for that man to die,
Most expedient way to resolve any problem is through my spear.
I like
She is
expedience.
very
He's not wrong.
adept at that.
Oh,
Expedience. We have things we need to do. There. Come on, we're on a timeline.
Yeah.
Okay, we go downstairs, we take him out, and then we just get on with things.
Yeah. I don't think the servants would be too upset about it.
I'll start by picking through all the valuables. I'll start picking through all of the valuables in the room.
Okay,
Still
so
in the attic?
are you heading downstairs?
No, just the current room.
Are
Okay.
we
But
also taking
we're
the
in an
son
attic.
with us
Well, there's. I could
to
sell
prevent
stuff.
him being killed and potentially the book being destroyed?
Yeah, we need the book. That's
Yeah.
the only thing here that's really
Yeah,
important.
Dawn
because
Caller, get the
either
book.
we take it and get away, or we bring him with us and trick him later. I don't care which one we do. Just make up our minds.
Bring him with us, get him outside the walls, leave him for the wolves.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
Take the book. He'll come with us.
Okay. So if you're looking around, go ahead and give me an investigation roll, Zan.
Okie dokie. Ooh. Investigation. 21.
You'll find a strange old oil lamp, like hand-sized one, that looks like something that would come out of a Pesh or one of the Western provinces.
Ooh. Fancy.
As well as about a 10-inch tall portrait of
Of whom, pray tell?
a fairly homely woman. Definitely
Ooh.
looks like the Baron's like grandma.
Oh, what a statuesque example of a elderly individual.
But that's about all you're gonna find. The rest of it's just pretty junky.
Hmm.
That lantern's kind of cute though. That lamp.
I'll take them both. Somebody's grandmother. It deserves a place over a hearth somewhere. And I'm sure Karis will agree with me.
All right. So, do you all head downstairs?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Then come head downstairs.
Okay. It was the bedroom that we came out of, I think, or is there another exit that they show us?
There is no other exit.
Okay, so we're back in the bedroom.
Okay, so back in the bedroom. Let me just do a quick roll. Cool, you're back in the bedroom. The bedroom is completely empty, and you can easily make it downstairs.
So did the sun stay up in the room upstairs?
Yes, he did.
Okay, cool.
All right, so downstairs, the hallway is empty here. What do you do?
Well, I guess sneak down the way and try and get into the study. He gave
Okay.
us the key, right?
He
I'm
gave you the
probably
key?
gonna listen at this door.
At that door?
Is there anybody in there?
This one?
Make me a perception roll.
Because sometimes murder can get noisy.
It's true.
$19.
As you listen to that door, you... it's quite late at night.
Oops, not that one.
You hear nothing inside, but you can smell perfume and powders.
The door unlocked.
Yes, it is.
I will crack it, stick my head in, make sure there's nobody there, and then close it again.
Okay, there's no one there. It does smell like perfume. You'll see that it looks like it's kind of a woman's dressing room.
Huh.
With a mirror and a bunch of, like a mannequin with a bridal gown on it.
That's creepy.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you're just going to keep going?
No, you know what? She's gonna. When she saw that, she's gonna go in and look because it's like, these people are crazy. What the heck?
Okay, so that's what you will see. The room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to a, well, it says to a garderobe, which I've never heard that word before in my life, but I'm assuming it's basically just like a closet wardrobe.
It's a toilet.
Oh, we found out where the toilet is, guys.
Oh, we did. There it is.
Yeah, we were wondering where that was.
This one right here, right?
Yep, so there's the shitter.
Ta-da.
Good, congrats. You found
That's
it.
a fancy high-class way of avoiding saying toilet.
Everybody poops, guys. Don't be afraid of it. All right.
How
Not
dare.
elves.
Elves poop. Elves poop more than anything. They just do it in pellets. Square ones so predators can't find them.
I don't even want to know.
Okay, I guess yours are kind of like triangles, because you're a half-elf.
Ah, four-sided dice.
Yeah. All the predators find those. They get stuck in their feet.
I hate this discussion a lot. I really hate it.
It's just... it comes out as a tall prone.
That's disgusting.
I know!
Kelly!
I'm sorry.
Kelly!
Oh, I've had a really long day. I'm sorry. For some reason, the idea of that is really funny. All right.
The maturity on this channel is definitely,
Oh.
it's astounding.
Oh, well, Taryn's watching with her baby right now, so I think poop humor is definitely up her alley right now. Okay, so,
I'm going
All
to follow Dawncaller into the room, and because I'm Dungeon Delver, I'm going to check for secret doors and traps.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
check this door. One that I can see is a door right here.
okay,
I get advantage on it.
sounds good. You may go ahead and roll.
Okay. Do I roll? Investigation. Ooh. Advantage. Ooh, 19, so 25.
25. Now, Dungeon Delver is one of your class features, right?
Yes.
I'm just going to double check what that does verbatim. And that's for being a master thief or a thief.
Was that
I got the notes. It's a feat advantage on wisdom, perception, and intelligence investigation checks made to detect the presence of secret doors.
Secret doors.
Yep.
So looking around, there are no secret doors, but you are going to eye that gilded mirror up. It looks expensive.
Hmm.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice, actually. The craftsmanship is really quite something. You bet you could get a few hundred gold for that. It's quite large.
Is it like remotely portable?
It is. It's a full-length mirror, so...
No.
But you look at it, and there's just something about it. I don't know. You find yourself staring into it for a few moments longer than is necessary.
My God, I'm gorgeous.
All right. What are the rest of you doing?
Ah,
I am checking out that
Shasta's
door.
And Shasta's keeping an eye out in the hallway and trying to be sneaky about it, but she's not exactly the best at being stealth right now.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'm casting bemused glances at Esmeralda because we were the two least murder happy and we're the most on target, along with Shasta.
Like, Shasta's trying to head this way and, like, not draw attention. Like...
Now we're just dragging him outside of the walls, right?
The son, yes. I fear the father. His fate has been decided.
What? I thought we were talking about taking the old man, throwing him outside in the stocks or something. That was my plan. It was a good plan.
And I agreed with your plan. Unfortunately, we are 2 votes to 3.
Well, I'm not just going to kill some random asshole.
Me neither. But that's why we have a Goliath.
I'm going to go make sure the maid doesn't come up. And she'll just start walking off down the hall. Which is probably good timing, because as she rounds the corner, you'll hear, "Oh, what are you doing here?" "Oh, I was looking for the, how do you say, squatty potty?" No? I heard there was a loot around here. Let me come with you. Maybe there's one downstairs? What? Oh, no, it's no problem at all. Come with me. Well, she did okay with that. All right, so
Yes.
she's distracting the help.
Good.
All right. Back upstairs, what are y'all doing? So, Shasta, you find yourself in the corridor directly leading into the room that you know is the study.
Yeah, she wants to get this over with and done with, and is just like, if it was like, she's trying to be stealthy. I don't have good stealth. I'm pretty sure I'm on disadvantage on stealth rolls.
Okay.
I haven't
So-
yet rolled for stealth, so
Roll for stealth.
I was thinking I should do that.
Me. I'm coming with you.
Did you roll a 1?
Everyone with armor.
5.
5? All right, so you will start to move down the hallway, but the
Clank.
sound of your armor is pretty obvious. And so you're going to make it to the door, and as you do, you are going to hear the sound of dogs barking inside of the room.
Oh shit.
Woof, woof, woof. And you remember that he had those 2 large mastiffs.
He did.
Who's out there?
Do we pretend, or should we just go in? Like, she's got her.
I think at this point we lie through our teeth.
Okay, I've got the book. Like, okay, sure. So she'll stop sneaking and knock on the door.
Yeah, I just said, who's out there? Are you coming in, or are you deaf as well as stupid?
Oh, she'll open the door. I thought it was better to be polite. I hadn't announced myself yet. The maid said we could come up.
The maid is an idiot. Oh, my book! Did you actually
Yeah.
read it?
I did. It was quite informative.
I wanted to... please, come in. Grab a seat.
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
Not that there are chairs, but please, come, stand at attention for me. I wanted to thank you for your efforts retrieving the wine for the festival. I think this one's actually going to take. The people of our town desperately need a bit of comfort. And the wine and the Festival of the Blazing Sun are both going to bring a lot of joy to people and push out the darkness of that devil on the hill. So
Yes.
thank you. I would like to make your party ceremonial leaders of the festival tomorrow, if you're still in town, which I assume you will be.
That's quite an honor.
Calm down, boy. I was hoping that you could lead the parade, and of course indulge in whatever festivities, feasts, or fornication you might desire.
Sorry, what?
The 3 F's. Fun, frolicking, fornication. All, of course, on Valaki's dime. I'm happy to put that for you after bringing all of the wine for the festival.
Right. So, what would you be expecting of us then?
Wear a costume, or shine your armor, or something like that, and lead the parade in a celebration through the streets. Show yourselves off as heroes. People need to see heroes.
That is certainly wise. In times of darkness, heroes can be a torch, lifting up the common people.
Where are the rest of your friends? Meanwhile, across the hallway, in this room, looking through the things there, you are going to see that. What are you all doing in this room? So you are getting the sense that, like, Zan, you're kind of staring at this mirror.
Fixing my hair.
Fixing your hair? Okay. Dawncaller, what are you doing?
I just wanted to quickly check this other room. Like, I was intending to do this all fairly quickly,
Oh, okay.
so that I know if we're about to kill this guy in the middle of a room, in the middle of this floor, there's not a bunch of people hiding around that are going to come and get us.
Okay. Can you be a little louder, by the way? You're coming in a little quieter than everybody.
Oh, okay. I was fairly loud there.
Again? Okay.
Yes. Hello.
Okay. So which other room are you checking? The one to the south?
Yes. I can see there's a door, so I'm checking it.
Okay. The door is locked. There is a keyhole.
Can I
Would you
hear
like to peer
anybody?
through? Yeah, actually, you'll hear a woman humming. And the occasional slosh of water.
Okay. Female.
Yeah, actually, it sounds like the Baroness.
All right. I will let prod Zan back out. Oh, she's in there. All right. So we're aware of what's there.
Okay.
It's in there.
Now,
Is there any chance I can take like a chunk of this mirror?
I mean, sure, you can totally pry a little bit off. You should be able to. You want to
Yeah,
try
I'll
to
take-
scrape some of it off?
Yeah, I'll try to take out my dagger and see if I can like crack a corner off. You know, just
Okay.
like a hand mirror size, so I can use it for signaling or something.
Okay. So, jamming your knife into the side, you try to crack it real quick. Can you make me an intelligence roll?
Sure. I don't have high expectations.
I do, because you're using Lindorm dice.
Intelligence at a roll of 6.
You were using the wrong dice.
I just don't have any modifiers to my intelligence.
You are going to hear as you scratch against the window, or pardon me, against the mirror, but it doesn't break. In fact, it doesn't even scratch. It just kind of like makes a really shrill noise, like fingers on glass. You could try again.
Yeah, I'll like put my dagger into it and see if I can like hammer my fist against the pommel to
Okay.
get it in there.
Go ahead and make me another intelligence roll.
Okay. Use my other dice. Ooh, that's so much better. 10.
10?
Yeah.
You can't seem to damage it with your dagger.
What?
It seems very resistant to damage. Like, I don't know, like it's protected somehow. This is seeming kind of fishy. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No, not at all.
So, Don Caller, on the other side of the room, you see that Zan, as you're waiting at the door, Zan is trying to break the mirror.
I will like see if I can call Dawn Caller back. Like,
Okay.
psst, get back over here. But the mirror, it's unbreakable. I tried hitting it and everything. Try breaking a corner off. This could be like
Yep, this could make noise. And
what? That's fine. It'll be
we'll buy
distracting.
you a mirror. Or steal
yeah.
you one somewhere else.
Okay, fine. But this mirror is kind of cool.
And as you're standing there, you're going to hear a noise. Zan, you're standing in front of the mirror with like one hand up on it, right?
Yeah, like my dagger up on the corner.
You're going to hear a sound of someone dragging a finger along a window pane.
Is there a window in here?
No. And as you glance over, your reflection is writing something on the mirror.
Ah. Wait, I'm not doing that. That's not me.
You can see this, Dawn Caller, from where you are by the door.
The hell?
It writes something on the mirror, smiles, and then your reflection vanishes, leaving an empty room without your reflection.
Ah.
The words on the mirror: magic mirror on the wall. summon forth your shade. Night's darkest vengeance, heed my call, and wield your murderous blade.
I didn't do that. I will back away slowly. That wasn't me.
Sorry, what did it say?
It looks like a limerick or a rhyme. Magic mirror on the wall, summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance, heed my call, and wield your murderous blade.
What does Dawncaller think it does?
I don't know. You have to go in and take a look at it really to actually see it.
Okay.
But you can make me an intelligence arcana roll. Are you reading it out loud? Are you a reading speaker, or are you a silent speaker?
I think I can be. I think I've got int 16. I think I can be a silent speaker, like reader.
Not me. I'm not even picking up on the words. I just know that they're words.
What's your int?
So that's 22.
Mine?
Yeah.
It is
22?
10.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing
Montana.
better than Lucky.
It looks like an incantation of some kind.
That
This actually
might
reminds
very
you of a
well.
nursery rhyme you heard. Maybe the mirror's a magic item. What a story that would be.
Interesting.
Do you read the words aloud?
Well, at this point, Zan has to be like, what does it say? I know it says something.
Dawncaller, you realize that you're looking at a mirror with your reflection and not Zan's in it. What do you do?
I'll read it out loud.
Read what out loud?
Oh, is it gone now?
No, but the words are in the chat if you want to read it.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. We were yelling at you.
Say the words.
Magic mirror. Oh, that's not Dawncolor's voice. Magic mirror on the wall. Summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance. Heed my call and wield your murderous blade.
That's what it says?
Yeah.
I didn't write that.
A moment later.
Sure? Sounds like something you'd say.
I would never say something like that.
Bullshit.
A cloud of black smoke appears in the mirror, forming the visage of a darkly handsome 30-year-old man with bloodshot eyes. And that's when you'll realize that what's forming in the mirror is a reflection. And that he's standing right behind Zan in the room.
I turn and look.
He looks over at you.
Hello?
Say their name.
What's the Baron's name?
Baron Velakovich.
I'm gonna roll just to make sure that Dawncolor's actually quick enough to figure that out.
Okay.
Well, that's a 19 int roll.
Baron Velakovich.
Baron Velakovich.
That's not my name.
He'll smile and vanish.
Is that guy's name? What the hell
Back in
was
the
that?
other room.
Yeah.
Uh,
I.
So, I was thinking that you could lead the parade, and then I do have comely working men and women who would be happy to keep you comfortable in the evening, as well as all of the wine that you can drink. And of course, perhaps a little stipend for your trouble.
This is most generous. It is certainly best to build community with the company of others whenever possible. And a flock of younglings to which we can administer and support in their growth would certainly be amenable, and any gold as well is always appreciated.
Then here's to a partnership. I look forward to having you lead the festival tomorrow night. Be sure to be here at... And as you look at him, you're going to see a little bit of blood spray out of his mouth, and the point of a knife is jutting from the center of his shirt outward. A spectral man with dark eyes and dark hair and a handsome, swarthy demeanor peers ethereally behind the chair for a moment. The dogs will whine and flee the room. And the knife will draw up and twist, and the Baron's heart and guts will spill out onto the table in front of you. The man will look at you and vanish in a puff of dark smoke.
Oh, Briggs fire. What?
That wasn't me.
That
wasn't you, was it?
If it was me, it would have been a burning brand and not a silent knife.
That's what I figured. She's gonna go take a look at the body closer just to make sure for sure that it's super, super dead and not about to, like, you know, jerk back to life and try and kill them.
He is absolutely dead. Can I ask a question of Dawncaller real quick?
Of what?
Of Dawncaller real quick?
Yes.
Dawncaller, would you want to roll something for you, or should I roll something for you?
You can roll for me, that's fine.
Okay.
There's more chance of it failing.
And quick question, guys. It's always up in the air. When something has a 25% chance of happening, would you put it at 0 to 25, or would you put it 75 to 100?
Well, I would always ask the player to put the pressure on them, so if it goes wrong, it's their fault.
I guess it depends on how important it is.
Christine,
Mm-hmm.
top or bottom?
Phrasing.
Oh.
Bottom every time.
Somewhere a dog howls.
Did you pick one?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say it.
Okay, I said top.
Oh, okay.
And that's why, like, your silence, I was like, okay.
Oh, sorry, I was waiting to
that
hear
wrong?
it, because... No, it's not. Okay. Cool. So, back in the other room, Shasta, you, you check his pulse and make me a, I believe it's a charisma save, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Waste not, want not.
Well, that's successful. That's like a 25.
Okay.
So she's fine.
It's up to
but
you if you
also,
want to.
she's gonna look over at Brother Karis.
I suspect there is a way to remove the affliction that plagues you. And we will do that when we are not standing in a Baron's house with his guts all over the floor. For now, if you need to eat, eat.
She'll go for it then. You're like, yep, all right, cool, we're doing this. She'll try not to be too messy about it.
I mean, waste not, want not.
She doesn't have fangs or anything, so...
I didn't watch you do the thing, but... People come in all shapes and sizes, and we need to find a way to help them all.
All right. So you drink deeply of the Baron's blood, and in the other room, you'll hear the sound of dogs scrabbling and running down the hall.
Towards us or away from us?
Like down the hall and down the stairs.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that was. I'm going to go check on the others. See ya, bye. And I'll start making my way out the door.
How big and heavy is this mirror looking?
Looks like it's a full-length mirror.
Okay. My first thought is that, maybe I shouldn't leave this where this lady can use it.
Sure. You can take it with you.
I was thinking of actually taking it quickly back upstairs and just hiding it under some of that junk up there.
Okay, you can do that real
Yeah.
quick. Then I will switch to Zan. So Zan, back in the hall, do you run and check on your friends?
Yes, I'm going to be as quiet as possible. I don't want to be like, murderously clomping down the hallway so the lady in the next room will hear me.
Okay. There are bloody paw prints running down the hall.
Oh, good. This is not what okay, good. I am going to go faster.
Okay, so you can quickly make your way to the door. Looking in, you'll see Shasta drinking the blood of the Baron, who's been
No.
disemboweled onto his desktop.
No!
Hello, Zan.
Well,
How is everything going in here? Because everything in the other room is... yeah, we've taken care of things. I guess you've taken care of things too.
We were
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, team.
What a
We did
choice.
it. We did it again.
by some dark avatar. Though it does make me concerned that the fell god now watches our presence.
Yes, I'm concerned too. I have so many concerns.
How long does it take to drink a pint of blood?
About as long as it takes to drink a pint of beer.
5.6 seconds.
That's how
If
fast it
it's
goes.
me?
Shasta's gonna stand up and wipe her mouth on the back of her sleeve. Right.
Hmm.
So, do you know anything about this? We didn't do that.
I was in the hallway. Their dogs ran away. I'm considering joining them. I have concerns. I have so many concerns.
All
Look,
right.
You were most eager.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay. You are going to bump into Dawn Caller coming down the hall as you are leaving the room, and it's spooky time. And one moment while I check something before to make it spoopy.
Is it one of those you turn the corner at the same time and let out a murderous scream as you surprise one another?
Yes, absolutely. So you bump into each other, and it's at that point that you will see each other in the hallway, and both of you make me a perception roll. Actually, what's your passive perception, both of you?
16.
16?
13.
Both of you will hear the sound of footsteps scrabbling up from the kitchen.
I'm gonna move to outside this room. Or around that corner.
Okay, so you're heading around that corner?
So
Sounds
I think
good.
I know what I did, but
All right.
don't want to be up here.
Does anybody warn the other two? 3, 2...
Yeah, I'm running back and yelling in the door. Be like, people are coming! And then I'll jump into the... Can I jump through the door opposite?
Let me double check. Make sure it's not locked. That is the... Nope, that's a locked closet. That's room J. The door is locked.
Okay, I will bust out my lockpicks.
Okay, go ahead and make me a roll. You've got one try for this. 5, 4, 3, 2,
10 plus sleight of hand. 17.
17, and did you add your lockpick? Oh, you used sleight of hand? Okay.
Yeah.
17, you're going to click the lock and be able to jump inside of the room. What are the rest of you doing as you see Zan do this?
I'm gonna look at Shasta. Oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, whatever you're going to do, because she was just going to turn around and close the door, basically.
Fair. I was gonna look at you and say, it seems the time has come for us to collect the baronet and leave.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna grab you and I'm just gonna start hightailing it back up the stairs. Like, I'm loud. I'm gonna be loud anyway. I just want to collect the kid. Like, the Baron is dead. I assume they have keys.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, fair enough. So they have to, like, so we have to go, like, around, out, and this way, all the way.
Okay.
Back up
All
to
right,
the ladder.
so you are going to walk through a bit of blood on your chin, Shasta, as you will see one of the maids run up and look at you. Now, you are still wiping the blood off of your mouth, but as she sees you, her eyes are going to go white. You're going to see the tips of her hair, like the roots at her scalp, begin to turn white as she falls to the ground with a blood-curdling scream and stops moving.
What?
She's an older woman in her 50s.
Ah.
The sight of you, blood drenched on your mouth, coming out of that room where her lord was just a little too much. Her heart gave out.
Anything.
In my limited knowledge, can I restart a heart with a cure spell? Like, it's not damage.
You can do a spare the dying, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll
look at Shasta and I'll go, you get the baronet. I will make sure she does not die. And I will lean down and start managing the...
Zan, now you have leapt into this room.
Here.
And so, Shasta, you run upstairs. Zan, you shut the door behind you.
Yeah.
Dolls. The room is full of pretty little dolls with powder white skin and auburn hair. Some of them dressed beautifully, others plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf. Others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still, others are piled atop a bed in a heavy wooden chest. What's most odd is that they all have, aside from their clothing, the same face. They all look like Irina Kolyana.
I will let out a long scream.
Okay, you will hear a blood-curdling scream behind you.
Okay, Dawn Color's gonna go running back because Zan just did that, and she can probably identify, so she's gonna go running over and go, what the?
All right. Kicking in the door, you will see a room besought with strange dolls.
So this is where they were putting them all.
There's a bed in the corner as well. You think this might have been Ismark's room? Or Isaac's room? Isaac's room? My bad. Too many I names.
Alright, I'm gonna search it.
Sure. There's not terribly much in here, but you'll find that each doll has a small tag stitched into its clothing that reads, "Is no fun! Is no Blinsky!" As well as a number of empty wine bottles under the bed. There's a chest in the room that is unlocked and contains a heap of wrinkled clothes and a short sword.
Meh, okay.
I'm going to start turning all the dolls to face the walls, not look at me. Because creepy.
As you turn one, you'll hear a voice in your ear say, "Daddy."
Ah! Ah!
But maybe it was just your imagination, or maybe it was that someone used the spoop command. All right. Upstairs, Shasta, you are going to burst into Victor's room.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I heard a scream.
Not sure what that was, but your father is dead. There's some... Yep, well, your father's dead. No need to fear with that. We should go now, though. You should come with us. Very much so.
Go. I'm a baron now.
No. That's not how that works.
That is how that works. I'm a baron. Now my father is dead. I was a baronet. Now I'm a baron. I have ascended.
See, here's the thing, is that there's about to be a revolt. You're going to die if you're found here. So let's go.
Make me a persuasion roll.
Absolutely.
Or intimidation.
Ooh, she's
Use
got blood on her
intimidation.
face still. Let's do intimidation. Persuasion's
you-
a higher skill right now, but probably. I'm gonna use my inspiration on this though.
All right.
Seriously? Seriously? Okay, well, for intimidation, that's a 13. Persuasion would have been a 16. But we went intimidation.
Oh.
I rolled 2 8s. Yeah.
I'll grab my book.
That's a really good idea.
He'll gather his things and then follow you out.
Yep.
All right. As you head downstairs, you all, I'm assuming, are getting the hell out of here.
Yes.
Yes.
Brother
Yep.
Karis, are you doing anything?
Yep. If I can stop the woman from dying, I will
Yes.
then.
Go make me a medicine check.
Can I use magic instead? I'm happy to throw spells. That
Sure, you can throw a cure just to make it happen.
sounds good. And I probably I don't know how long it takes them to scream and hide and persuade or intimidate. But in the intervening time, I'm probably trying to get the woman back downstairs because her waking up to this horrifying blood-splattered scene would be awful.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to move her body back downstairs. There was that like sitting room, and even if there isn't like a long chair there's at least a big bearskin rug, and I can like put her somewhere comfortable when she wakes up.
Okay, yeah, you
You're
can
so
totally do that.
thoughtful.
And if I can flag down another maid, be like, she had the fainting spell. It was horrible. Please see that she has some water.
Oh no, Greta! And we'll start tending to her.
Yeah.
Her heart did start functioning again as that happened. The mastiffs are whining and crying in the kitchen where you drop her off. All right, and with that, what are you doing?
I'm gonna yoink one of the dolls on the way out. I can maybe
Okay.
give it to one of the kids if we get back to the tavern.
All right, you grab actually what looks like the oldest one in kind of a peasant dress.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
And if Esmeralda's around, I will try and like make the time to go eyes at her.
Oh, look at the time! Time to go! She'll say. Did you do it? Is it a thing?
Tell you later. I didn't have to. There was a ghost. It was weird.
Everything is weird with you.
Not me.
All
This
right.
place.
All right. Is everybody just booking it outside?
Just wants to see if she can quickly root the thing, but if it seems like there's not enough time, then she'll just leave it and go.
Root what thing?
I'll loot the desk if there's anything like right on the surface of it. As she's
Sure. You
heading
can
back
make me an investigation check real quick.
Okay. Well, 13.
So you'll be able to see that he's wearing a breastplate, is carrying a rapier, even when he's seated, has a signet ring on his finger, is carrying 3 keys, and besides that, the place is mostly barren.
Yeah, nothing on the
No pun
mostly
intended.
barren.
Except for you'll be able to grab 3 books. So one moment, K37. They give me like a table, but they don't give me a
Yeah.
page number, so I gotta look that
Of
up real
course.
quick.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna grab the keys, and then she'll grab a couple books, whatever's like looks like on the like on a table or something, maybe whatever he was looking through if he was looking through
Okay.
something.
So he was reading a heretical text called "The Lust of the Dawn Lord." Then you'll also grab a book of military strategy and a poetry anthology.
Cool.
So you have those 3 books, and now are you running?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So rushing outside. Oop. All right. Oop. All right. So guys, you should be seeing a new window now. You will rush outside and find your way down the street to kind of in the center of Valaki Square, near where the well is. Okay, and boop, and boop, boop. All right, so as you rush outside, it is quite dark right now, And, oh, I say Morning Lord? Yeah, I meant, no.
Hmm?
Oh, okay. Sorry, someone just in the chat. So, as you rush outside, you will see that there are very few people out here this late at night. But you've made it. You managed to get out of there. There's still blood on your face, but you've survived and defeated... Well, you've done something, at least. I don't know if defeated is the right word. You done killed some people.
Yep.
Okay, what do
Again.
you do? Ismark is not here. Oop.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Get back to the... Should we just get out of town right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
As you are rushing through the village square toward your things, you are going to see a figure is approaching
Oh.
from around the corner. As the moon comes out, you'll be able to get a good look at his face, and it's Von Holst.
Oh.
He'll kind of smile and wave. Good evening. You, he'll walk over to you. Did you... You just came from the Baron's house.
Mm-hmm.
She had a book to return.
Yeah.
Figured since we were in town, get it done.
I see. Did you have a bite to eat while you were there as well?
I didn't.
Mm,
It was lovely. There was very rare steak.
I see. Well, I mean, you just ate with us, so...
would have been impolite to decline.
I suppose that's true. He's dead, isn't he? And you have his son with you.
Yep. Yep. No, see no reason to try and deny that.
You're causing quite a stir here, aren't you?
Not for long.
Well,
Oh, heading out?
That was the hope.
But why? You're having so much fun. Don't you want to stick
Well.
around for the festival tomorrow?
Not particularly.
Well, I just
Towns are not my thing.
feel that we may have overstayed our welcome.
Nonsense. There's no one here, there's no host here to make you feel unwelcome. I'm so glad I invited you here. And as the moon has a cloud cross over it, Vasili Von Holst's features will rearrange, and standing directly in front of you is Strahd von Zarovich. Adventures. So easy. Esmeralda will immediately reach for her blade.
Shasta will also do that.
I suppose. If you want to dance. Midnight in the square is a wonderful time to dance. How about you? Everyone roll initiative.
Where?
Knew it! Knew they were way too calm about using his name.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let me just pull out... so he's going to raise his hand as his free action, and is going...
Damn it.
You are going to see that next to the well there is a splashing noise, and 3 vampire spawn are going to emerge from the well, and at the building next to you, which is ringed with gargoyles, 2 of them are going to come alive and leap onto the ground. And then there are going to be a few bat swarms as well. And maybe another vampire off the corner, but we'll get to her later. Okay, so...
Yikes.
Oh, did I nudge this? That's weird. My, That's weird. One sec. There's a strange gap in the screen for some reason. Let me fix it. Boop. And boop. And boop, boop. There we go. That'll work. Okay, cool. I think it's because I expanded it so I can move some stuff off camera where you guys couldn't see, and then it didn't take. Okay, so you guys are in this big square. I'm sorry I didn't have time to build something with more space behind you. I'm using Tom Carlos maps right now. Tom Carlos maps. This fantastic guy. Well, I don't know if he's a fantastic guy. He's a fantastic map maker. That's the same thing, really. Okay, so... One moment while I grab the vampire spawn initiative. Actually, if you guys want to pop your initiative into the chat, that's probably the fastest. Alright, so the vampire spawn are going to climb out of the well. Strahd is going to smile at you as the gargoyles leap off the roof and the sky fills with swarms of bats, and will say, "Shall we dance?" Welcome back to Curse of Strahd, here on Dork Tales. So, when last we left you, Vasili Von Holst had revealed himself to actually be a polymorphed or some otherwise disguised Strahd von Zarovich. And as we cut to commercial, he said, "Shall we dance?" And shall we? Going down the initiative, let us go ahead and start with Dawncaller.
So I'm torn. I know if I attack Strahd, I'm probably gonna die again.
There are no resurrections in now, remember. How to go.
Yeah. But he's also the biggest challenge in front of me right now.
It's true.
Which is kind of the Goliath nature. But maybe I should take out the minor challenges first so I can focus on him uninterrupted. Unless he attacks first. If he attacks me during this, then I will attack him. So, in and of this moment, I think Dawncaller going to race by him and engage with this vampire thing.
Sounds good. All right, go ahead.
I would like to rage.
Okay, I would like you to rage. Do it.
All right, mark off a rage. Okay, I'm going to attack with my spear. Two-handed. Huh. That's not something you see every day. Double 19s.
Double 19s. All right, go ahead and roll me damage. Those are definitely hits.
Okay. Especially since it ends up being 29 after my bonuses.
Yes, probably hit.
So that is going to be 15 on one hit, and then 15 on the other hit, plus 4 radiant damage.
Okay, plus 4 radiant damage.
So 34 total.
34 total. Sounds fantastic. So that is going
No.
to be...
37 total. Sorry.
37
7
total.
radiant. I added 3. I forgot about that.
All right, you know what? I'm just going to pull out the calculator because I'm going to need it a lot during this fight. People on YouTube are like, "What do you mean calculator?" I'm like, well, I'm doing a lot of math and I'm tired. So, what'd you say the total was?
37. 7 of which is radiant.
Okay, and that is green.
The rest is from the spear.
All right, rushing forward, you're going to slam your spear twice into the vampire spawn, who will snarl back at you. And as you stab into them, you will see that the radiant burst of energy that comes off the tip of your spear is going to actually burn her flesh, and she's going to shriek and snarl at you. All right. So you are going... So you just ran, I guess not past Strahd, but to Strahd.
Yeah. I don't know if he's actually attacking yet. Last time he didn't seem to be interested until we attacked him, so I'm gonna treat him as a non-entity until he tries to attack me.
Okay, so what Strahd is going to do is... I have to do something real quick to see how what this does. This is hilarious. Okay. He is going to raise his hand, and a bit of magical energy is going to come out of it. Brother Karis, what is your armor class?
16 right now, because we're walking through town and I didn't have my shield out.
Okay. Oh, damn. He's going to raise his hand. The bucket from the well is going to suddenly lurch to life and try to swing around you. You are going to barely duck it as it circles around, creating what would have been a noose for you. The rope and bucket is now poised overhead like a scorpion's tail. And it is actually going last in initiative because it sucked its initiative roll. All right, so that's going to be Strahd's first turn. Michael, what is Zan doing?
Can I hold my action?
You can reserve a single action, so what would that be?
Okay. Probably to run away if anything comes towards me.
Okay. All right, so your action is to run away. Vampire spawn number 1, the red one, is going to jump over the whale and try to attack Brother Karis. Brother Karis,
I'm going to warding flare it so it can roll with disadvantage.
okay. The first roll is an 18.
18's a hit.
The second roll is a 12.
12's a miss.
Okay, so you are going to take 8 points of slashing damage.
All right.
As she lunges over and scratches you down the front of your face. One moment on that, though. So, slashing damage. We're
talking about my affliction. It has to meet my con score, which is 16.
Oh, so close. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
And that's not cumulative, right?
My note is unclear on that, but I don't think when you read it initially that it was.
Cool. Then I'm going to say it's not. Okay, all right. Vampire spawn number 2, the blue one, is going to rush around the side as well and flank you. Actually, you know what? She's going to do a wide arc to spread the love, and is going to attack Esmeralda. And is going to hit with 1 strike that does 8 points of damage. Wait, I put in... Oh, I'm an idiot. I put a post-it, but I didn't have it sticking out of the book, so it was hidden in the book. That's great. Okay, that is going to be 74 hit points left for Esmeralda. All right, she rushes forward and scratches Esmeralda across the chest as she dances back out of the range of a bite. Not today, bitch! And the green one that's directly in front of you is going to snarl Dawncaller, and is going to rush forward, slashing you for... I need them now. Slashing you for 9 points of slashing damage, which reduces down to 5, or pardon me, down to 4. Okay. But she is... Okay, no, I would have had to grapple you with that first one. And she is going to slash you with a second one, which is going to do 7... That is almost max damage. She's going to critical and scratch directly across your eyes. She's not blinding you, but your eyes are going to fill with blood, which they're already pretty full of blood. And that is going to be 15, 18, 9 points of damage after your rage.
Okay.
And that is all just slashing damage. All right, so, and that is the one that you hurt. Shasta, you're up.
Yeah. Fuck. Shasta's gonna look around at all of this, and these two here, neither of them have been hit yet, have they? The ones on either side of Karis?
No, they have not.
Okay. So, I get 2 attacks at this level, it looks like.
I believe you do.
I'm gonna go at them with... Where is it? Yeah, with Treebane. Because that axe is useful.
It is a useful axe.
Gives me better attack things. So I'm going to attack twice. Yep. Well, one of them's a 23.
Definitely a hit.
The other one's a 10.
Okay. The 10 is not going to be a hit.
That's a T8 plus 4. And I think I'm going to smite.
Okay. You would like to smite?
Yeah, I'm going to smite, which it's been a while since I had to do this. Sorry.
Okay. What smites do you have available?
Divine Smite. I just have a first level one.
Okay.
But it goes up to, I get an extra 1d8 against undead.
So that's 2d8 total?
So I get a total of 2d8 radiant to apply to this. No, extra damage is 2d8 for first level slot, so 3d8. Here, just make sure I've got all the ones that are
That level.
markers. Okay. Let's try the d8. What the fuck? Sorry. There, here we go. And then the weapon itself is a d8, so... yeah, let's try this. Fingers crossed. So that's... So 17 radiant, and then...
Shit. And that is to the red one or the blue one?
That was gonna be the red one.
Okay.
This one right here. 17 radiant and 8 slashing.
Okay. And is that with your smite included?
That is with my smite included.
Okay,
So
and did you
the
include-
radiant was all the smite.
Did you include your strength and the... does the axe have a plus bonus, or is it just magical?
I have it written down a 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
So the plus 5 being,
Your strength plus any magic?
and it's a plus 1 axe. So
Okay, cool.
'cause I have a
All right, so you are going to embed your axe in the
not.
side of its chest. The flesh is actually very spongy and yielding to your aggression. Are you going to say anything? Or
Yeah.
you just... Okay.
like, please don't do this. I surrender.
You fight
Back-
very well for someone who surrenders.
Yeah, no, like, take them back off and I'll surrender. Please.
Okay. All right, Bat Swarm number 1. It's not his turn, so, you know.
No.
Bat Swarm number 1 is going to fly at Dawncaller, and it can be in your square because it's a swarm. And it's also flying. Dawncaller. Okay. 14 doesn't hit you.
No, it does not.
This is going to... Zan, bats are going to swarm at you. Do you run?
Yeah.
Which way?
Preferably away from the fray, but I will actually run behind Esmeralda because she seems to be engaged.
Okay. So the bats are going to fly directly at you. They have a fly of only 30. You would expect more, but okay. So you will head over behind Esmeralda. Sounds good. These bats are going to fly down and try to harry Brother Karas. And with a resounding 9, I don't believe they do. God, why did I have to pick unionized bats?
What, you mean their labor is more efficient and beneficial for society than non-unionized bats?
It's more that I can't fire them for being bad. I have to warn them 3 times with their bat supervisor.
Oh, I thought they were unionized, but never mind.
Oh, that was almost bad, Esmeralda, but then it was good. All right, so Esmeralda is going to lean forward, swiping with her rapier and her hand axe. Her rapier is definitely going to hit. That's going to be 9 points of damage, and then her hand axe is going to be 6 points of damage, so 15 points of damage to the blue one. So that is nice. You guys know how many hit points it has now. All right. The gargoyle at the bottom here is going to rush forward. It is going to fly at you. And this one is going to fly at Zan.
Do
Zan,
I still have move available?
Oh yeah, totally. So
Okay.
I guess it'll attack Esmeralda then. Okay. So first one makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its claws. Dawncaller. Fuck yeah. Okay, so I have a 6 and a 16.
Neither.
Okay. And then Esmeralda, I have a 16. I have 2 misses. So the gargoyles take flight off of the houses and come down, crashing into the ground as they try to swipe and bite into you, but cannot do so. Brother Karas, what do you do?
Oh. I look right at Strahd and I go, now that's a funny thing. I've always preferred dances under sunlight. And I'll unsling my shield and then hold up the symbol of Ravenkind, expend 5 charges, shed sunlight within 30, shed bright light within 30 feet, dim light within 30 feet beyond that, counts as sunlight.
So
That's
5,
my plan.
10. Oh yeah, he's in 30 feet of you. So one moment, I just gotta see what happens when... Okay, when he is hit by sunlight. Okay. That sounds like a great idea. So this entire area will flood with light. I'm just gonna mark that real quick if you guys don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Polygon line? Draw a shape.
Circle?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw a yellow circle. Does it have to be a square?
No, if you go to draw shape, and you click on it, and then you... Oh, no, I've done it
It
before.
says hold Alt. Press Alt
There we
to
go.
draw a circle or ellipse.
Okay. So we will do we'll do this, and this is 30 feet on you. Oh. Yeah,
but
we'll
I
just, whoever just drew that, we'll move that.
That was me.
So there you go, buddy. Thanks for the help there.
No problem. I don't know if that's actually 30 feet. I was just... Oh,
It is most
hey,
certain.
look at that. So that's bright light. There's 30 feet of dim light beyond that. I don't know how that counts sunlight-wise.
So it's 30-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
So that's 5, 15,
I think that
25. Yeah, this is about right. So
Okay.
Okay, so that is going to ignite that area. Does that take your entire action?
That takes my action. I will then...
So Strahd is going to make his reaction and is going to use it to move outside of the point-blank light of the sun. One moment, though, because the vampire spawn are all going to shriek and begin to burn very badly. Yeah, that's going to suck for them.
Yeah.
And then... Well, in sunlight. Yeah, so I guess even dim light would count from this, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, what are you doing with your partial action?
With my bonus action, I will go... I will cause a spectral fire poker to appear. You know what? I'll draw a tiny square for it.
Okay.
Also in yellow. Behind red vampire. And it's going to try and stab the vampire roughly through the heart-type area.
Okay, go ahead. The vampire has you have advantage on it.
Oh, that's very helpful. Never mind. 15.
15 is going to be a hit. How much
Okay.
damage does it do?
Well, that doesn't help any. 5 points of force damage.
5 points? I mean, that's not bad.
Spiritual
and that
weapon
was-
for the win.
Okay, that's going to be that. And the bucket is going to take another swipe at you. And as you are looking away, unfortunately, the bucket is going to get a critical hit.
Okay.
So the bucket is going to crash over the back of your head. It is only a small creature, though, so that means that it does... Oh, okay, well, you'll probably be fine. You know what? It's going to actually not do damage and initiate a grapple, is what it's going to do. So the
good.
bucket is going to wrap around your throat. You are grappled. You can try to escape next round. All right.
Sorry, I'll give you a thumbs up, and I realized that we're looking at roll 20, not Zoom.
No, what's that?
Oh, I just said I was giving a thumbs up, and then I realized we were looking at roll 20, not Zoom.
I'm looking at both.
Okay.
I've got 3 books out in front of me and like cards, so I'm just like and a calculator. I'm all over the place, and my drink. All right, top of the initiative with Dawncaller.
Okay, so the vampire in front of me is up,
A
but
sitting
badly hurt.
duck. She is starting to burn away from this sunlight.
Okay, so like bloodied range or worse?
Definitely bloodied.
Okay.
The red one, you could probably take her out.
Okay. Okay, so that one. So that's a 22 on that one. Can't see that one much. Oh, nice.
What?
Couldn't read it at first. Nat 20.
Oh, because it's the
One of
circle?
them. Sorry?
Because it's the Lindorm circle?
Oh, the 20.
The 20 on the Lindorm.
I don't have any of the Lindorm dice yet. I didn't.
Oh, that's
Wasn't
right.
in on the last one.
Oh, that's where you
No,
were.
it was on the line between shadows,
Oh, okay.
and the
All
shadow
right.
and then the light glinting off of it meant I couldn't read it till I pulled it towards me.
All right, well, go ahead and give me your damage. Let's do this.
Okay, so that one.
Does it give you?
Okay, so 34 from the critical,
Okay.
and
Would you like to apply your second attack to the
Night.
gargoyle instead?
sure, 19 on that one,
Cool. Because your first critical is actually going to completely kill her.
and it included the radiant damage.
Okay. Because she had exactly 34 hit points. All right. So you are going to drive your spear.
Oh, how much
dir-
extra XP do I get? Or HP?
XP, you get 9,000, but we don't use XP in this chronicle. You are going to pick up 10 temporary hit points.
Awesome.
That was a good roll. All right, so you are going to slam into her throat, and she is going to shriek as she burns away in the sunlight and the radiant damage from your spear. Reversing the blow, you're going to hit the gargoyle and deal 17 damage. Or was it 19?
I think it was 19.
Okay, so that's gargoyle red.
But I can't remember now.
19's fine to me.
It may have been 17. I'm not sure.
You know what? 2 hit points doesn't really
I've moved
matter.
the dice now, so I think it's rolled.
All right, that sounds good. All right, so Strahd's turn. Strahd is going to raise his cape over his face, which you can see start to peel away. And as that happens... Sorry, just double checking something. He will laugh heartily and fully. It looks like you found an interesting toy. Shasta Del Mora, if you surrender, throw down your axe and come to me, and no harm will befall you.
Okay.
All right. Zan.
Is the blue vampire within 5 feet of one of my allies?
The blue vampire is within 5 feet. You have sneak attack.
Okay. I will pull my magic rapier and slash him in the back.
Yeah.
Ooh, whatever. 18.
18 is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay.
Are you using another weapon as well, or just
Just the one.
just one?
It's the only magical one I have.
That's fair. I mean, the other one, something else would hurt it, but yeah.
6, 12, 13, 17 plus my bonus. That is 22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a damn good hit. That is the blue one. So, rushing up behind her, do you just slash through her back, or
Yeah.
stab into her, or what do you do?
Yeah, nice big slash.
All right, it is going to drip chunks of her blood down onto the ground. A beautiful hit, one might say. Vampire there. Brother Karas, as you are grappled... let's see, grappled...
My speed is 0.
Do I have
and-
advantage on you?
No, that's from the next level up on grappled, which is
Okay.
called something else.
Incapacitated?
Or immobilized.
Restrained.
Oh, mobile. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Ha, so many words.
Okay, she is going to come at you again, slashing into your body once more for a total of 6 points of damage. However, high or low is good for you.
Oh, always go low.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no.
All right, she is going to lunge past you, and as she does so, she's going to miss you entirely. Zan, you see her entering your place. You can make an opportunity attack.
Sure, might as well. That's just normal, or is that at an advantage?
Just a normal attack.
Okay.
Nope, you won't be rolling with advantage until I tell you.
Okay. 13 plus, so 20.
20 is a hit. Absolutely. Roll me normal damage.
Okay.
Oh, the vampires both have the same hit points right now.
11 points.
11 points of damage. A fantastic hit as she surges past directly into your zone. The one that is fighting Esmeralda is going to snarl, attempt to bite her. So, one grapple. She manages to grab onto Esmeralda, grabbing the back of her throat with both of her claws. You can see blood running down Esmeralda's neck in rivulets, and she surges forward to try to sink her fangs into Esmeralda's throat, but the Vistani slams her prosthetic leg between them, and you can hear the gear start to grind as it pushes the vampire back away from her throat. I want to see this. This would look so badass. Shasta, what do you do?
Shasta's gonna drop her axe.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And walk over there, I guess. I mean, let's see if I...
Dawncollar's gonna give her the most betrayed
5,
look
10.
possible.
Will anyone attack her as she moves?
Nope.
Okay, it's like, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-ish is
Oh, actually, one
roughly...
sec. The gargoyle will attempt to strike you.
Mm-hmm.
And as he does, that's going to be... okay, even with disadvantage. Holy shit, I rolled double 15s on that. One moment. Holy shit. That is that gargoyle that you were already facing. Alright, so as you step forward, the gargoyle will turn and snarl and lash out at you. And as you brace for the impact, a ray of frost is going to rip across the battlefield out of Strahd's palm. And the gargoyle is going to explode.
Oh.
You will not make a liar out of me today.
All right.
I rolled, like, really well.
Yeah. But basically, yeah, she's gonna do that. Like, she's gonna flinch away from the gargoyle that attacks and, like, basically go, plus, you invited us to dinner, didn't you? Would be a shame if we were dead.
All right. And he'll smile. That's his reaction. He's going to use reaction to smile charmingly. You know what? Could be worse. All right. The bats are going to... they're going to continue to attack Dawncaller. Oh, Dawncaller, the bats actually hit you.
It's a shame. Kira wasn't.
The bats are
gonna
going to do
hurt
1 point of damage to you. Yep, that's literally all they can do. One of them bites your ear. Maybe it's trying to flirt with you. These bats
is
are
important.
going to make a morale save. They're going to fly off because they are not feeling this. Those bats are going to come rushing in at Zan, and Zan, they're going to hit you. You're going to go bat-brained, and that is going to be 4 points of piercing damage as they start to
they're in my
scratch around
hair.
your face.
They're in my hair.
It's true, they are. Okay,
So I have a note that says I can use my.
oh yeah, you can use your
Uncanny
reaction.
dodge. Yeah,
Yes, you lose it until the beginning of your next turn, though.
that's fine.
Okay, so you'll take, I think, 2 points of damage then.
I do.
All right. Then, Gargoyle that is still alive. You are the dead Gargoyle. Esmeralda is going to try to escape the vampire and is going to fail. So they're going to keep wrestling. Little help! And it is Brother Karis' turn.
All right.
My initiative charts are
Currently
so ugly.
grappled by a bucket.
You're grappled by a bucket.
My spiritual weapon is going to try and smash that bucket.
Oh, I realized that that's what I deleted earlier.
It's fine. It can move 20 feet.
There you go.
Okay. I assume
Okay.
it's in the general vicinity of the bucket.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. My spiritual weapon's going to try and smash that bucket.
Smash that
I
bucket.
natural 20 on the spiritual
Natural 20.
weapon.
I think you just fucked the bucket.
Okay. I mean, yeah, damage happens. I can tell you how much it is,
I
but
would like to know how much damage happens.
okay. 13 points of force damage.
13 points. And did you double that?
That was yes. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't
Alright,
roll spectacularly.
So, one moment. All right. The bucket is going to be smashed in half. It's still going to be functional, but it is going to let go of your throat.
Amazing.
All right. However, now that it's let go of your throat, would you like to make another action?
I
Since it
would.
broke the grapple.
That was my bonus action. I'm going to, for my regular action, the holy symbol continues to shed light, but as well, with a single word, roiling divine flame springs out of me, and both vampire spawn that are adjacent to me. I think those are the only enemies adjacent. If the bucket's
it's
adjacent to
the-
the bucket.
It's the start of your turn.
Yeah.
I just realized, one moment, please. Blue vampire spawn is going to erupt in flame and die.
Oh,
So, sorry, she takes a ton of damage every turn, and the other one is going to start melting away. You're going to be able to start seeing through her skull. She is almost dead, so sorry about that, Neil.
no need to apologize.
You were just way too effective. So what do you do?
Okay, in that case, actually, I will. I will. It's an oldie but a goodie. I'm just going to call down Holy Light on the vampire. It can make a reflex save, DC 16.
Okay, I got a 3 and a 4. 3 with disadvantage.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry, a 6. A 6. I have a +3 to my dex.
All right. Well, that's a fail, so it takes 15 points of radiant damage.
Well, it takes the first 12. And then explodes with holy light. And you are covered in ash and dust. You wipe your brow and your sweat, your rust.
I look at.
You're breathing in these vampires.
I just look at Esmeralda and like give her a curt nod as I continue to like hold the symbol up because that keeps going. So
Nice. All right, down to the bottom initiative, the gargoyle behind Esmeralda is going to attempt to gank her again, and is going to miss with one swing, and is going to collide as she smiles at you. A clawed fist is going to smash into the back of her head,
oh,
and she's going to go sailing onto the ground in front of you, rolling up to her feet. That was a particularly rough hit, but she's still alive. The bucket is going to do its best and is going to flail weakly at you. And top of the initiative with Dawncaller.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll deal with a swarm of bats that's on top of me right now.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 26 and a 27 to hit.
26 and a 27.
Yep.
Those are definitely 2 hits. So tell you what. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and roll me damage because it does depend on the swarm size.
$39 points of damage.
Okay. There are a few less bats in the world. Would you? You run your spear through, destroying all of the bats in your wake. And Amy, as per our private chat, it is basically your choice.
Okay, so I would just take like a second level spell slot.
I would take up to highest back.
Yeah, I have it second levels is what I've got.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Just
right.
put it down.
And back at the top of the sorry. So that was Christine. Are you doing any move action?
I will move. Get my pointer over there. To the edge of the light here.
Okay. Don.
And I'm just gonna stare at Shaste.
Strahd is going to do a reaction to step up to Shasta. And it is his turn.
Uh-oh.
Shasta, what are you doing as you're walking forward?
She's got her hands up and trying not to be intimidating or like act like she's actively trying to kill anyone.
Strahd is going to reach up and grab you by the right hand.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to smile. The sunlight's still beginning to burn the sides of his face. It's not like the vampire spawn. They went up so quickly, but he's resistant, like a wet candle wick.
Yeah.
And as he pushes your fingers down, he'll smile. Very interesting. Very. A surprising woman. And we'll kiss the back of your hand and take a step away. I look forward to seeing you all at dinner. And he'll turn his back on you and start walking away. He leaves your... What's that?
Sorry, you lagged for a second. I didn't catch that. He turns away and what?
He turns and walks away, saying, I look forward to seeing you at dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Michael, what does Zan do? You got bats in your hair.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to... If I try to break from the bats, are they going to get free attacks on me?
Not if you move defensively.
Okay. I want to help out Esmeralda with the gargoyle situation.
Okay. So you can actually do that without it provoking.
Okay. Well, I will step back and wheel about and attack the gargoyle.
All right, go ahead.
Do I get advantage because she's within 5 feet?
So you don't get advantage, you just get the ability to do sneak attack.
Okay.
So that's the way that works in the rogue feature.
Yeah. Means you can do sneak attack in the absence of having advantage.
Yep.
Which is nice.
So you either get sneak attack when you have advantage, or that was a misread of the rules that I did like quite a while ago that unfortunately was very advantageous for winter.
Yeah.
For about a year.
So 17.
17 is absolutely a hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Now, so I get my sneak damage though, right?
You get your sneak attack, yeah?
Oh, it's all threes. 3, 6, 12, so 17.
17 total?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a solid hit to this thing's back. Gargoyle. Math. Oh, that's actually not that bad. All right, so you have dropped it down significantly in its hit points, slamming your rapier into it. Boom, vampires are all dead except for Strahd. Shasta, it's your turn. What do you do?
Well, he's leaving. Shit. I guess she's gonna walk back into the circle and go pick up her axe.
Okay.
And maybe smite this gargoyle that's right in front of her.
I mean, you might as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to smite itself.
Yeah, so she's gonna attack it and smite it. I'm hoping that we're gonna rest after this because... Yeah, so I get 2 attacks because it's just how that works at this level. How does she have? Can she pick up her axe as a bonus action?
You can do it as a move, yeah.
Yeah, as a move, cool.
You're basically just scooping it up and smacking, right? Like, I mean,
yeah,
I think that someone could do that.
Smack.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 and a 26.
Those are both absolute hits.
Sweet. So one of them's just going to be an attack. I'll do the smite one first.
Okay.
And she has other weapons she could have used, but okay. So that is not great rolling, smite. What are you doing? Is the gargoyle count as undead?
The gargoyle is the gargoyle is an elemental.
Okay. So for damage, so the weapon itself does 6 slashing because I rolled a 1, and then for the smite on it, that's a 13 radiant.
So 19 total.
Yeah, and so that's from the first attack. The second attack is just her axe smacking it, which is a 10 slashing.
Plus the 1 for the axe.
That included that.
Oh, did you? Okay.
All
right, this thing is almost decimated. It is on its last legs. You hack its wings off, its left arm off. One of its tusks breaks off into the ground. The bats are going to swarm around at Zan again. Zan, they just kind of swarm around you. They don't actually do anything. They're very ineffective bats.
Get out of my hair! Out of the hair!
Esmeralda is going to take 2 swings at the gargoyle, both of which are going to... Both of which are going to miss? Oh, no. One of which is going to hit. That one's going to hit. That's good. So that is going to be 1d8 plus 5. Oh, her dex. Yeah. I was like, how is she that strong?
What do I do here?
She's a tiny girl. Oh, yeah. As you smash into it, she's going to riposte and plunge her rapier through its eye socket, and it's going to just crumble into dust. The bats are going to take this cue and fly off. They aren't paid enough for this. The bats are the smartest characters in Barovia.
Honestly.
All right, the bats are going to vanish. I don't know what just... Oh, I accidentally hit that. Okay. Ooh. There we go. And Gargoyle is going to vanish. And these bats flew off earlier, which means that it is only the bucket. But Brother Karas, you're up first.
My spectral fire poker will continue to fight an animated bucket.
You're basically doing a Pokemon battle.
Yeah.
I love it.
I choose you, Bucket Shoe.
It gets a 23 to hit.
That is definitely its AC was 16, but yeah.
It does 9 points of force damage to a bucket.
Okay, and it slays the bucket. All right, you get all of the experience from the battle, and you rank up your gym membership.
Nice.
All right, and
Spectral
Strahd
poker?
is going
Ghost
to step
fire?
to... What's that?
I said spectral poker, ghost fire.
Ghost fire? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, what are you doing with your normal action?
What is left? A Strahd?
Just Strahd, and he's walking away.
I'm gonna look at everyone else, think about it, and then let him walk away, but I keep the holy symbol up.
That sounds like a great idea. He is going to turn into a... he's going to whip his cape and turn into a bat and fly off.
Typical.
I guess a swarm of bats. Let's be classy with this.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to at me in the chat, he's outside of the range of the sun, and if he wasn't, he could just polymorph, so shut up. All right. And once again, you are in a Barovian village, having a not very good night. What did you say to him to make him... Ah. Oh, my head.
What?
My head really hurts. Ow.
We should get that looked at.
In fact, let me look at that right now, and I'll cure her noggin.
Okay, she will definitely take a cure noggin.
Do you want to roll it, or do you want me to roll it?
You can roll it.
Okay. She can have back 13 hit points.
Oh, okay, she's almost at
Ooh.
full. That's good.
Fancy.
All right. Her wounds will start to heal except for the scratch on her arm, and... That's a cool toy you have.
Must admit, I was impressed with its efficacy. Holy shit. Brother Karst does not stumble like that.
We wouldn't blame you if you did. Look, can we just go back to the inn for the night?
Yes. Let's get drunk.
That
Very
sounds like
drunk.
a brilliant
I'll buy
plan.
the first round.
All
It
right.
does truly smile upon us.
Where did the Baronet go?
That's a good question. Where is the Baronet?
Did he run off in the chaos?
Would you like to make me a perception roll?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
I got 11.
I got 15.
Okay, 15. You will see him hiding behind a barrel over just off screen.
All right. Come on.
That was him? That was...
Don't say his name. Yes, that was.
I'm not going to say his
him.
name. I'm not a fool.
Good.
That was him.
Yes.
I thought he'd be taller.
You know what? Never imagine what your opponent looks like until you meet them, because you're often not going to be right.
I heard something about people buying others drinks.
Yeah, those in the party.
Luckily, I'm part of your party right now, Victor says.
I don't know. I didn't send you a personal invitation.
Maybe it's... He checks his pockets. Is it right here?
And I'll check my pockets like, oh, look, your father's gold. Yeah, I guess he can chip in.
It'll be my first drink bought with blood money.
You want to go with him? That sounds like drinking buddies with his style.
I think that I wouldn't appreciate his vintage. Yeah, he was really stretching for that one.
Shasta's just not looking at any of them in the eye.
Okay. With that, you head back to the Blue Water.
Oh, thank
Von Color will aggressively look Shasta in the eye. Like you do with
Just
cats,
'cause-
you have to like duck
Yep.
down.
Fine. So she's gonna drag Don Collar to the side when they get a chance and be like, "Look, I know, I'm sorry, but we can't beat him yet. It goes against the plan. At least this way, we survive another day. We beat up his minions. There will probably be more minions. I'm not saying we won't have our shot at him." And then she'll go back, unless Don Collar replies.
Karis is walking between Zan and the Baronet
It's probably
like a field trip leader. Making
on,
sure
it's
they
your
make
own.
the bar.
That you've just summed up your entire role in the Chronicle. All
I'll
right.
probably lean over occasionally and fire jabs like, "You're not one to talk about height, shorty."
I'm a perfectly respectable height.
Don't get short with me. Sorry, I
Great
couldn't
comeback.
hear you
Did
all
you
the way
read it
up
in
here.
the book? Illiterate buffoon. A minute later, you'll find yourself in the blue water. The pub is warm. And is practically empty. The innkeeper smiles at you. After all you've done for his family, of course he will. And then he notices that you are a little worse for wear. Alright, closing time. Everyone, time to be hitting the hay. He ushers the last two bar patrons out and shuts the door, giving you a look up and down. Erwin scratches his chin. What happened? You look very hurt.
Perhaps it would be best to discuss it. And I'm gonna like try and subtly do eyes towards the baronet. Later, once we've had a drink.
So
Or two.
he will pour you drinks, and will set you up at a large table. Do you need food? I can provide food for you.
That your hospitality is
You've paid
exceeding.
for it in spades.
Thank you.
Drink. I will find you drink. He will go
Yes.
and he will apply each of you with a liberal amount of the cheaper wine, which you brought back. A liberal amount, enough to get even Don Collar drunk, as well as some heaping bowls of kind of a thick goulash potato soup type of thing. Very hearty, very peasant fare, but very starchy and filling. Esmeralda will eat in silence.
If an opportunity presents itself, say to go up to the bar to get another round, I do want to like quickly just say to the bartender in case another opportunity doesn't present itself when I go to get a round.
You will. So the second
Okay,
round, you'll
yeah.
go up to help him carry them over.
Listen, quickly. We need him alive. We need him with us. And we are going to take him out of town tomorrow.
He will be staying here.
That is our hope.
Here. I have one spare room. And he'll slide you a key.
I
The room
nod.
number engraved on it.
Thank you.
What happened out there? What happened out there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. We did something very foolish at the behest of the adversary, it turns out. And then he arrived to give us his particular brand of thanks.
And you will sleep well here.
I also fear. Oh no, Neil is having a total thing. This is Valaki, right?
This is Valaki, yes.
Okay. I also fear change will come to Valaki. The Baron is dead. And Lady Watcher intends to make her move. This, I cannot buy. If I can convince those three that she also needs to die, then we can help with it. But I'm not certain I can.
No. We will let the people choose.
That would be my sincerest wish.
If she tries anything, don't worry. The keepers of the feather are watching.
Thank you, my friend. And I pat him on the shoulder, unless my hands are full of drinks, in which case I just nod.
You can just nudge him.
Do the dishwasher high five of the elbow.
And as you are serving the drinks to everybody and drinking, you'll hear a knock on the door. Hello? I seem to be locked out. Is someone going to let me in? Hello, Erwin! You'll hear the voice of that half-elf bard that was traveling through before. I can't remember the awful accent I used. I think it was quasi-French.
I believe my notes for that episode say French, no German, no Portuguese. Wait, now he's Swedish. He was pan-European.
It wanders.
It wanders. It really does, right? Hello? Can someone let me in? Erwin will stroll over to the door and open it, and once again, you will see the that weird bard stroll in the door, very much looking like Doc Brown, is the easy way to explain him. Hold on, let me see if I have a photo, because it's been like 10 games since you've seen him.
I don't even remember a bard, so yeah, it's been a while.
One of us
Silly.
got into a heated argument with him. It was not me. That is all I remember.
So check the chat window. So enters in, and this strange garbed bard with a receding hairline will enter the room. And excellent to see everyone tonight. Esmeralda's eyes are going to bulge out of her. So what were you saying?
Oh, I just said, and a pleasure to see you as well.
Esmeralda's eyes are going to bulge out of her skull, and she's going to stand up, slamming both of her palms on the table.
Oh.
Where the hell have you been, you old fool?
Of course, it's him.
It's the wrong voice. Where the hell have you been, you old... I don't know why I'm stuck in that. Hold on. No, I'm Esmeralda. I speak like this. There we go. Where the hell have you been, you old fool? Close enough. And he will look a little surprised. Pull his spectacles off and clean them. I was wondering when you would make your way here, he says, dropping his awful accent. Yes, it was deliberately awful.
Aha!
He was German the whole time. Yeah. And she is going to rush forward, smack him across the face, and then give him a quick, curt hug.
Friend
Good.
of yours?
This is the asshole I was telling you about.
The wizard?
What? No, not the wizard.
Oh!
This is my mentor. Who's... There we go.
What's his face?
Van Richten?
Van Richten. I'm just... Rudolph. That was his first name. Rudolph Van Richten. And he'll put his glasses back on. And,
Oh. Right.
yeah. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I am Rudolph Van Richten.
It's nice to meet you as well.
And if what I could see flying into the night tonight is any indication, you've had an encounter with our mutual acquaintance. Yeah?
You could say that, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I can drink with you.
Of course. I stand up to get him another beer. To get another drinking.
And he will sit down at the table with you. Now, to describe him, he is... he's a man in his later years. And the spry, kind of stumbling old geezer attitude that he was displaying, if you've ever seen him before, with his wild, tall tales and things like that. completely vanishes, and he will move to the table. Every essence, or in every inch of him, basically a Van Helsing copy. And we'll sit down next to you. So, please, tell me what I can do to help you, and what you've done inside the Barovia.
That's a bit of a long story.
I'll
Given
throw
we've only been here a few days.
I'll throw his rapier on the table and go, I stole that from you.
Are you also the one who collapsed the tower?
Hey, what? Yeah, I did that.
Inadvertently.
I did that too.
Didn't plan on it.
It was
But,
a good
you
base
know-
of operations until it wasn't.
You know, I didn't do it on purpose.
That's fine. I'll just keep the next one you find.
I found a few. Which one would you like? The third one? Oh, it's very nice. It has indoor plumbing.
Tell me your story. I want to hear it.
Shasta will attempt to regale it as clearly and concisely as possible.
All right. Is there anything you are leaving out?
She's gonna leave out the whole part where she drinks blood now.
Okay.
Because if this guy's a vampire hunter, she doesn't want to give me ideas.
San will include that she's taken on a different approach toward her diet.
You'll see him check both sides of your throat as you're talking. Just he eyes both and moves his head, checks the other side.
What are you looking for? Is there something on my face? And she'll like wipe it off. Try and.
And as you look at him, I do want to say one thing. He as you're talking through, he is wearing kind of a garish hat, like part of his bard outfit. And as you're speaking with him, he'll slide it off and look much more like the photo that I showed you. His ears will round, no longer being half elven. He will age up probably about 15 more years.
Oh. Okay.
They don't give me an alternate photo for his hat of disguise, so. Thank you very much, Stu. I'm assuming that while she was eating, it probably came off.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably some like on her collar that she missed or something. Probably.
So you wish to destroy the monster.
Certainly. Vehemently.
Yeah, that would be nice. If I'm understating things.
Evil cannot go unchallenged. This is true, regardless of where you come from. I believe we have been brought together by a reason. And it is to bring doom upon that monster.
That sounds perfectly fine to me.
I saw in the town square, from a distance, like the sun had risen. Was that you?
It was us, with the help of,
The symbol of Ravenkind. Yeah?
that is the one.
Show it. I wish to see.
Sure. I will, Brother Karst reaches up, has a chain around his neck, undoes the clasp, or pulls it over, depending on how long the chain is.
You don't offer it to him, right?
dangle it out in front of myself. If he made a grab for it, I would then have to decide what I was going to do.
Okay, Hookfoot jumps up on the table and starts eating out of Zan's bowl.
Ah! Don't drink the beer. That's my beer. We'll get you a dish of your own.
It is my thought that my evidence shows that from time to time, Strahd, he sleeps inside of his coffin. If
Dawncaller will freeze when he says that.
oh wait, I'm gonna back that up for a sec. Sorry, it's been a long day. He sleeps inside of his coffin. He. I'm using pronouns only here.
Hey.
I'm just
you.
like, ah!
My bad. But he.
Good catch.
Very good catch, Christine. That he sleeps inside of his coffin. Quite a while. I was hoping to take time to wait for the right moment to strike. But perhaps having power for allies is the right time. If you seem to have made good friends with the Keepers of the Feather. What is your next plan? After all that you've done, there are several places in Barovia that you should still look before you confront him.
Out of character question, how many days do we have left? I've just lost track of in-game time.
Like,
Me too.
maybe like a day or two, because it was supposed to be like either the day after the festival or the day, 2 days after, and the day got postponed, so.
Well, the wedding didn't get postponed.
No, but the festival did. So I'm trying to remember how far it was. from the
7
festival.
days to wedding at the... Chapter 9 was 7 days left. So 7 days until wedding was at... Please double check what we were doing that session.
Chapter
So,
9. Okay.
7 was group confirmed by Strahd. 8 within the walls.
Because we spent a couple days in dealing with the winery.
So
We
we
ended up
blew up
staying-
Esmeralda's wagon in chapter... Oh yeah, chapter 10 was the...
That's when I got Treebane.
Okay. So, Treebane, you slept at the winery that night.
Yeah.
So you have 6 days. Then you slept in the tower at
Yeah.
Esmeralda's wagon. You have 5 days.
And then-
You sleep tonight?
Because I think
Yeah.
it was supposed to be like 3 days until the festival or something like that.
So you
and
have...
we had to go get the wine and bring it back in that time.
You have 5 days remaining until the wedding.
Okay.
So that's actually a little more flex room than you thought.
Yeah. And we still have whatever. Did we decide if we were gonna go to dinner before or after the wedding, or like before the wedding or during the wedding, or how are we gonna do this? Because him getting his hands on Irina kind of changed things for us, and I can't quite remember what we had discussed.
My impression is, assuming this is all out of character, my impression is that we discussed a couple things a couple different times.
Yeah.
My initial understanding of our working plan was that we go, we take his dinner invitation, we try and distract him and free Irina in that time somehow and escape with our tail between our legs.
Before he has it's the wedding, in which he might have a whole bunch of his people on guard around the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Most
That's what I was
definitely.
thinking. Yeah, that was basically what I was thinking too. Okay. Good.
Dropping back into character, he asked what our plan was. One of our friends has been taken. The adversary will be enjoying nuptials in 5 days' time. We need to
Enjoying, huh?
not allow that to happen.
Yes. Yes, I could see that would be a problem. Well,
But
back to you,
me then.
priest.
All right. But I do not. Barovia is not small, and we have heard from many people that there are things that will help us. My worry is that we cannot obtain those things within the given time. And so, what happens within the next 5 days might be more of a sortie than a true attack.
Good.
And can I do an insight roll on this guy?
Yeah, totally. Also, hello,
See-
Raid. Good to see you.
Hello, Raid. I want to know, get a sense of how trustworthy I think he.
Absolutely. Give me a roll to
Is?
see if you think Van Richten is trustworthy, or at least if you've seen him.
That was a 9.
All right, he's pretty trustworthy. He seems legit.
Okay.
He seems
Next.
super legit.
Okay. Okay. In that case, she will also make sure to note that. And we have the Baron's son in our company right now because he has a book which seems to have transportation circles, which might get us into Ravenloft
Yes, that would be very, very useful.
if we can get them working properly. So we're also trying to locate a wizard, a mad wizard
You
of
need
sorts.
in the wizard. Yes.
Yes.
Well, that would be helpful.
Do you know him? Do you know where he's
You're
been?
talking about the Mad Mage.
I suppose so.
Yes.
Only so many wizards that have been mentioned lately.
I've heard. Oh, thank you, Jodo. That's really nice. Thank you. Got a subscription. Nice. Just take the book, The Sun, Diablo, Strahd, simple plan. Yeah, that basically. That's Shasta's plan.
Sure, that's it. Yep.
Right now, I can see that there are a few options on the table. I can think immediately of 4. 1. Go to Kresk. There, you should be able to find potentially some help from the abbot. He's a holy man. He might know some things that could help you. 2. You could go to the northern mountains. There you will find potentially where the Mad Mage is.
Okay.
3. Kelly will check his map and then let you know. Because this is a big book to memorize, guys. Alright.
You don't have every line of it memorized? You don't have it wrote?
I don't even remember how to spell Strahd's name, so
The H to silent.
I'm the Burgermeister.
Well, into a cult.
Roll int and a cult. Yeah, okay. Hold on, I gotta grab some d10s, but I can do this. I got. Are we using 6s? Or are we doing Chronicles or World of Darkness?
I don't know.
Okay, because I got. If it's Old World of Darkness, I've got quite a few successes. If it's new, I've got 2. Okay. All right. So he is going to say Kresk. Mount Baratok is the second place he talked about. And then the last ones are that he has heard a rumor of an order of knights at a place called Von Holst. Apparently, they still dwell there. Perhaps you could recruit them. And then besides that, there is also I would need to confirm this, but there is a rumor of an ancient temple to the south. Although there is one more option. Actually, now that I think about it.
That'd be.
You could hunt down Baba Lysaga.
Bless you?
Exactly.
What?
You could hunt down the witch. You would find her also to the south.
Okay.
I'll just look up the name of that town because they don't actually have a section for it, which is the thing that gave me trouble at the winery because she's not. Where the hell is she? She is usually at. Where the hell is she? It doesn't help me. You're not helping me at all. Damn it, book. So basically, he's going to tell you that once upon a time, there was a town in the southern part. There was a fourth town in Barovia. And in this fourth town in Barovia, there was... basically, it got nuked. It doesn't exist anymore. But Baba Lysaga has been seen there. Baba Lysaga being a powerful witch who did some bad stuff.
Does she have a
Oh,
house
wait,
with
I got it,
chicken
I got it.
feet?
Aha, they do have a
Do you have a
section for it.
house that moves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Nice.
There was a village called Berez. There was a story about this place that you might find interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Long ago, long before there was an arena, there was a woman named Marina. She bore a striking resemblance to a woman that our mutual acquaintance once knew. And in similar fashion, she became his obsession. He seduced her, and in the dead of night, he feasted upon her blood. But before he could turn her into a vampire, the burgomaster of Berez, with the aid of a local priest, killed her to save her soul from damnation. Enraged, the monster slew the priest and the burgomaster, and used his power over the land to swell the river, flood the village, and force the residents to flee. It is now an awful swamp that is ruled over by this Baba. So, you've got, what, 5 options?
Seems like, yeah.
Well, you should make a choice. You have 5 days until the devil weds his bride. You have 5 choices to make to prepare yourself and arm you for the days ahead. I will continue to stay here in secret, gather information and other forces.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, but when the time is right, I will go with you. In disguise, of course.
Of course.
Gather as many allies as you can. Then we can storm Castle Ravenloft together.
Yeah.
Color will look completely uplifted by this idea. Storming the castle.
Gotta make sure we're gonna win, though.
Van Paul is off his entire drink in one shot.
So, my first vote is that we go to bed.
I guess you have 6 options then.
I mean,
Herven
bed first.
Richten. Would be a foolish question, but do you know anything of magic?
Yeah, I know a bit. Not enough to do teleportation.
Well,
Although, there is a witch I might know. She's the only witch I know inside of Barovia that does spells for pay. I could look into that for you.
that would be much appreciated. For Has the Baronet gone to bed, or is he still hanging out with us as it's
We
getting
locked him in a room.
No, he's there.
Go!
He's pretty drunk.
All right.
Okay. That's fine then.
That's fine then. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? He's sleeping in his chair at this point. He did
even
not
better.
win that Constitution save.
I'm gonna go as
I'm probably stacking coins on his head.
as the young
loud.
master's book contains a diagram that leads to 2 of our intended destinations. And if there are similar diagrams elsewhere, knowing of them and perhaps adjusting the pattern could accelerate us.
So you would want to find someone who is able to do that. I will talk to my contacts, but it will take a day.
Do you know what a gray dragon resembles or is associated with? Any emblems? One of them was clearly meant to be Ravenloft, but
With this, I can help.
yeah.
Shortly after our unfortunate encounter in that burnt-out bar, remember the one that appeared pleasant and charming? I
Right.
had a vision of Argon Vostholt and of a great grey dragon around it.
Oh, so you think that's that place? Okay.
I am grabbing at dreams, but
I mean, given what we've been encountering here, that seems pretty reasonable.
this is fair. And I drink deeply.
Shasta also downs her drink. Another?
And he will keep filling your drinks as long as you need.
Von Collar can't resist the implied challenge of that.
Oh. Drinking contest?
Yep.
So I need the 5 of you
Yeah.
to figure out where you're going to go first.
I mean, I very much want to find this wizard.
Not our talk, it is. After that,
It's
choose your battles thou.
right. Argon Van Holst seems like a good idea as well.
We also heard from the cards that there is an item of power that resides in one of 2 places. It either lies with the paladin. He flipped quickly back to his notes.
The paladin.
It either lies with the paladin and with a sleeping prince, or guarded by a stone dragon. In either case, if we go to Argon Vostholt and it is not there, then we know that that item of power resides with our enemy.
Yes. Seems to make sense. Well,
Therefore, I too favor the Mad Mage, for he will allow us to reach 2 objectives much more quickly.
good.
Let's do that then.
Got a plan? First thing in the morning then.
I'm drunk.
Me
Yes.
too! I'm amazed I'm talking right now.
I am simply warned by the light and care of Brig. I
That's
spill
what I
wine on
said.
myself.
All right. So with that, you have a fantastic night, and you.
Von Collar will just
go-
laugh. Weaklings! Another!
And Shasta will try not to show how just absolutely messed up this is all making her right now. This is fine.
Fair enough. As you all head to bed, you guys ended up with individual rooms last night.
Oh, had we?
Tonight.
Okay.
I think for the most part, because the kids had the big room, right? So
It's true, right?
let me just see what your rooming situation is. So, as you are settling down, I'm pretty sure it was Zan and Karis in a room, and Shasta and
Probably. Oh, where's Ismark in all this?
Ismark as... Oh wait, Ismark was probably rooming with the boys.
Probably.
That means Esmeralda probably has her own room. Because why not?
Yeah.
I can't find the damn inn. For some reason, I'm really bad at finding things in books these days. I don't know what that is, but...
I mean, it would be nice if books had proper indexes.
1, 2... Yeah, she's got the one room.
People need to pay indexers to do their jobs. That's like... Indexers are underpaid and underappreciated, and holy cow.
Throwing some shade over at White Wolf, huh?
Oh.
Stop beating him, he's dead!
Oh my god. Didn't expect that rant, and I love it, though. What have I instigated?
Okay, so one moment, I am just going to do something real quick. And I can't just follow it, so... Cool. Made a note for that later. Alright, so as you are, as you're drinking, you start heading off to bed. Brother Karis, you will get bumped into on the way up the stairs as you are getting ready and doing your nightlies. Esmeralda walks up to you and pulls you aside. You have a moment.
Certainly.
She walks you over and takes you over to her room and basically going. That'll be a shot.
I'm sorry, I didn't actually catch what you said.
She brings you over to her room and says, "Go inside."
I do that.
She checks both ways and shuts the door. What the shit was up with the elf?
Oh,
Half elf, whatever. Is she in leagues with that pointy-toothed bitch?
I assumed that she was going to stab him in the back. And when she did not, I was taken quite by surprise. Now, I think that perhaps, if we wish to know her motivations, we should ask her.
I think that if you wish to stay alive, you should be careful. You're a good man, Karis.
Thank you for that.
I don't have to say it. I don't have to prove. You don't. You use the damn holy symbol. Of course you're good. It doesn't work if you're not good. It's definition good. That's not me making a judgment. That's that necklace making a judgment.
Whether it is you or that necklace making a judgment, I believe that whatever she may have been doing in that moment, I still firmly believe that she walks in the light of Brig, and that she has the best interest of the party, of our group, at her core.
I hope that she does not betray you. And I hope that you do not feel her sword, that axe, in your back.
Not a word of a lie. I also hope for those things.
Good! That is the sensible thing to hope for. What would you leave behind? Do you have children?
I do not have children.
Let me guess. Your god doesn't allow you to do the hanky-pankies?
My god is silent on these things. It is a personal choice.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, we're probably going to die, she says. walking around and like throwing her sword on the trunk next to the bed.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Well, she says, and she'll flop back on the bed. Do you think your god will be silent about this?
My god speaks with the roaring flame. I do not think he minds.
Then lock the door.
The car looks confused, but locks the door. Fade to black?
I think there's one more line of dialogue that comes before that, as you're confused. Ravish me, stupid.
Zan, with ear pressed to the door, puts a sock on the doorknob and then goes back to the other room.
The cat will like play with the sock on the door.
Come on. We get the bed tonight.
All right. And over in Shasta and Dawncaller's room, as you prepare for bed, is there anything you say to each other?
I mean, they already had their little piece, unless Dawncaller has something else to say.
She's not gonna say anything, but she goes to bed fully dressed and with the spear beside her. She doesn't trust you anymore.
Unusual for Dawncaller.
Because you gave no warning whatsoever.
We got out of there alive, okay?
So why don't you make me an insight roll, Amy?
Sure.
And Dawncoller's like,
well, I rolled a 3.
Okay.
So-
Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Why wouldn't it be fine?
It's, yeah, because that's a total of 5.
All right.
Shasta thinks she did good, and everyone seems to be on her side. It's fine.
All right. with
Dawncaller
that-
hasn't smited her, so we're good,
Smite.
Dawncaller
right?
can't smite. She'd
Not
stab
officially.
you furiously.
That could be a form of smiting. It's just, store-bought is fine if you can't divinely
That's true.
smite.
If you can't divinely smite, Storebot is fine.
I mean,
right.
I guess she could just like it's not rip you apart with radiant fury.
Yeah, it's the same thing, basically.
All right. With that,
Vent her
we will-
divine fury all over you.
All right, and with that, we will fade off to morning, and I think that we will pick game up there next time with you heading off to find the Mad Mage, because it seems like the right place to start. So thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Curse of Strahd. We will be back in 4 weeks' time, because in 2 weeks, it's Halloween, so we're doing something a little different. Also, I think it's your anniversary, right, Mike?
Yes, it is.
So you got to do something else on that day. So
Fair.
the rest of
But
us are...
I might tune in.
You might tune in. We might play a game. We might play video games. I'm not sure. Neil, were you available that night? Let me know.
Yeah, thank you.
Because now it's only 2 weeks away. Because
Yes,
you were like,
that's fair.
I asked you last month, and you were like, that's almost a month away, and then it was like 2 weeks. So I'll tell you more about the game that I'd want to play if we did play a role-playing game. But we could just play that VR ghost hunting game, Phasma. What do you call it?
Yeah.
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia. That's what it is.
It looks freaky.
It looks freaky. That would be a lot of fun. So, a couple things before we head out. So, you guys are almost on the way to leveling. And I wanted to say to you real quick that out of character, there are a couple of things that you can do heading forward. So, out of those 5 options, heading to the Amber Temple, like that temple, is the quickest way if you want to like speed run Curse of Strahd.
Okay.
You don't need to do the other things 100%. Like, once you check Argynvost Holst and you know whether or not there's a thing there.
Yeah.
The others are optional. So, Brez is optional. You get other stuff for doing all of these.
Yeah.
But the Amber Temple is going to be the one that's going to probably be the most dangerous, but also the highest reward. So, it will probably
Ooh,
be
I
the
want
most
to do
fun.
that.
That
It's
sounds fun.
it's a bit of a dungeon crawl. So, I'm just going to warn you that in advance.
Okay.
Argynvost Holst is, or Holt. I forget
Holt?
which one. I think it's Holt. It should be Holst, but it's Holt. Is very much a bit of a dungeon crawl, but it's a quick one.
Okay.
I was expecting you guys to go there, so that's where I did all my prep setting that up, and then
Okay. I mean, if that's what you want us to lean towards, then we can definitely
you can
just
if
be
you
like,
want to.
yeah, sure, okay.
I've set it up. It doesn't mean you have to go there.
Okay.
But it depends what you want to do. right? So I would definitely suggest Amber Temple. Actually, a developer on the Dungeon Masters Guild sent me a bunch of stuff for us to use that he had written for the Amber Temple, like a bunch of items you could
Oh,
find.
that's cool.
Yeah, it was really great. He's like, "Oh, I've been watching your stream and I've been enjoying it." So and when I use that, I'll post his details so you guys can look at it, because some of the like it's a really nice job that he did.
Then cool. Yeah, let's go there. Like
Yeah.
just as long as we have a reason in game to be like, hey, this one actually stands out now a bit more than the others, other than just being kind of a rumor. Like
You get a dowsing wand, you're like, I feel that there's cool shit there.
I mean, maybe someone gets a vision in the fire. Hey,
Where did Casimir want us to go? Because he was like, I will take you to the place where I first touched the darkness. He was like,
That was the Amber Temple.
I was going to say, was that the Amber
Yeah, it was the
Temple?
Amber Temple. So Casimir can take you down there.
Yeah.
sure, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Sure.
And then you'll have him, and he's useful-ish.
Which-
And then the other thing that's going to happen.
Ooh,
Look at this.
pretty.
Oh, that's pull
My
it back
new
in.
dice.
Pull it back an inch.
It's- Yeah, I want to try and focus on it.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. That's nice.
Pretty.
So the thing that I would suggest is, what I want to do as we go forward is, right now you guys have Ismark, Rudolf von Richten, Esmeralda, Casimir. So I don't want to handle that many people when we are going into Ravenloft. So if 4 people or more go with you into Ravenloft, what we're going to do, so long as you guys are okay with it, is we are going to do NPC splitting.
Yeah,
Which
okay.
means that I can roleplay them, but in combat, you are going to play them. I'm going to give you their stats. I'm going to give you their... And we can either do it random, or you guys can bid for them.
Yeah,
Right?
that sounds good.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm fine with whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, generally, when they're set up that way, it's generally pretty easy to roll. They have, like, a couple set actions, and that's about it.
It's a little more complex in Curse of Strahd, because what isn't more complex in Curse of Strahd?
Yeah, of course.
So each
Why
one is a
would we
full
make it so
character. Like, I think Richten's got level 5 spells. So if you're playing someone without spells, that might be a good option, so that you're not playing 2 casters.
I was gonna say, if there's any casters, instead of giving them to Amy or Neil, potentially myself or Michael
and
should
then
take
there's
that
the
because
thing
we
of
have
if you
more
manage
straightforward.
to get the Mad Mage. So
True.
I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have enough people there that you can all make bids on who you're going to take, because I think there's probably going to be...
I think maybe for that particular session, if we're going to be having the NPCs on our control, we should potentially be starting an hour before so that we can get everything worked out and figured out and ironed out.
Yeah.
So we'll figure
Let's
that out
give
later,
us
but I'm just
our-
going to let you know. I just wanted to float that by you guys real quick while I knew that we would remember.
Yeah.
That's going to be what we're going to do. Okay? So cool. So with that, that's going to be Curse of Strahd for this session. It's been fun playing with you guys. Thanks for coming and watching. And thanks for playing, because it's good having you with me.
If that bastard Strahd hadn't screwed off, I would have attacked him because I would just finished dealing with all the ones around me.
Sorry.
Yeah, well.
Wait until after dinner.
But he's like the ultimate challenge.
Dinner!
No, Strahd riding a
Yeah.
Trask is the ultimate challenge.
Eh,
Yeehaw! Look, Ma, I'm on the Trask.
I bet at level 20 I could take that.
Nah. All right, so that's going to be it for tonight for Curse of Strahd. We will see you in the next video. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.